Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, I'm Valencia and today I'm going to show you how to create this Valentine's Day glam look. This was highly requested on Instagram, so I just did this look for Valentine's Day. I hope you guys like it. I wanted to create this look for some of the girls like me who don't like to wear a lot of pink on my eyes anyway. I just remembered that I forgot to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, so I'm just going to quickly do that now. This is not good, but I'm going to use my Sleek Face Form Contour Kit and I'm going to use the highlighting shade to highlight the inner corners and my brow bone. Should have done this in the tutorial, but we'll do it in the intro instead. There you go, inner corner and brow bone highlighted. Where was I? If you do want a pink eyeshadow tutorial, then I have done a Valentine's Day look using a pink eyeshadow and a really bright pink lipstick as well. So if you'd like to see that, then I'll leave the link in this video and you can check that out later. But if you'd like to see how I got this look, in particular this lip combination, which I am absolutely loving at the moment, then please keep on watching. Before we get started, I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel. And I think the last time I checked it was 181. It's not a big number, but to me it means a lot. So thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, then make sure you do. And please hit the notification bell so you're updated every single time I upload a new video. But otherwise, let's get straight into this tutorial. You want to start with primed eyelids, so I've used my L'Oreal True Match Concealer and this is in the shade 3D/W, and to set that I've used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette and I've used the shade Unity, which is this shade here. To start off, I'm going to use the shade Eden, which is this really light peachy corally shade there, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm applying that using my Zoeva Luxe Crease Brush, and this is the 228 brush, and I'm going to start from the outer corner and slowly work the product into the inner crease. I think I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. I have used some tape on either end of my eye. This is just going to make my eyeshadow look a little bit more sharp. And then whatever colour's left on your brush, you just want to drag it up to your brow bone so it doesn't look as harsh. And then when you're happy with that intensity, you just want to repeat the same thing on the other side. You want to use round circular motions and windscreen wiper motions so the eyeshadow is nicely diffused. So now that's a bit more even looking. I'm going to use the shade Satin, which is this beautiful orange shade here. Using the same brush, I'm going to apply this shade slightly lower, but still within the crease. So now that's done, I'm going to use my Real Techniques 203 brush. This is a blending brush. I'm just going to blend the edges. So this way it looks like it's gradiating from light to dark. So I'm dragging this shade into the inner corner or the inner crease as well. And then using the same Real Techniques brush, I'm going to blend this side as well. Now using my Luxe Petite Crease brush, this is the 231 by Zoeva again. I'm going to use the shade Parallel, which is this one here, and I'm going to apply that to the lower crease using circular motions and then windscreen wiper motions again. So although this is a brown shade, it's just going to deepen my crease, not look overly brown. Normally I don't take this colour or this step of the eyeshadow application, I don't take it all the way to the inner corners, but today I'm just going to lightly drag it to the inner corner. And when you're happy with that, you want to use a blending brush again. I'm using my Luxe Define Crease brush, the 224 brush by Zoeva again, and I'm going to blend those edges. Okay, so now that's done, I'm just going to take the tape away so I can apply the shimmery shades. So now that's done, I'm going to use the shade Eternal, which is this beautiful coppery orangey gold shade here. and I'm going to apply that using my Zoeva 237 Detail shader brush. Before I apply that shade on my eyelid, I'm going to saturate my brush with some setting spray. I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and with the wet side I'm going to grab the shade Eternal and I'm going to apply that on my entire eyelid. Just put some tape back on because it was looking a bit messy.
So by this point, I've realised that the glitter smoky eye that I was going to go for in the beginning isn't working out. So instead, I'm using the shade Parallel again in the outer corners, and I'm going to go for a traditional smoky eye instead.
And then you just want to diffuse that colour closer to the shimmer shades so it looks graduated from shimmer to matte. And then just blend again using the 224 brush by Zoeva. I'm just going to quickly do my base and then come back to the eyes. I'm going to start by using my colour corrector. This is the Bobbi Brown colour corrector in the shade Deep Peach. And I'm just going to apply some of that under my eyes. I remember I used to use a lot of this product before, and that's why I hit pan so quickly. But since I've started applying my Quarterly Vine Active Energizing Eye Cream, I think that's what it's called, I don't use a lot of this product anymore. So what I'm trying to say is that it's reduced my dark circles, or I think it has anyway. So now I'm going to use my YSL Touche Eclat foundation in the shade BD50. I'm just going to take 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and using the flat side of my beauty sponge, I'm going to apply this to my face. So I am leaving the under eyes blank because I'm going to apply some concealer there. Since I already have my colour corrector, I don't want to apply too many products under there. And then going back to my L'Oreal True Match concealer, I'm going to apply this to my under eyes, my forehead, halfway down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my chin as well. And then using the flat side, I'm just going to bounce the product on my chin and my forehead. And then using the pointy side, I'm going to bounce the product on the bridge of my nose. And then under my eyes, I'm just going to bounce the product very lightly, starting from the bottom. So I like buffing out the bottom first and then working my way up towards the eye. So I'm going to buff out the edges first and then work my way up to the under eye. So now that's done, I'm going to use my Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder in the shade Beige, and I'm going to lightly apply that on the highlighted areas. So that's under my eyes, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose and my chin. And then whatever product's left on the brush, I'm just going to apply that to the rest of my face. Now I'm using my Sleek Face Form Contouring Palette, and this is a trio, so it comes with a bronzer, a highlighter and a blush as well. This part chipped off when it fell. So using the brush that came in with my Benefit Hoola bronzer, I'm going to take some of that bronzing shade and I'm going to bronze my cheeks using a really light hand because this product is very, very pigmented, as you can see already. I'm just going to get rid of some of the excess under my chin. And now, using the brush, I'm going to contour my cheeks, going to warm up my forehead as well. And then I'm just going to lightly press my beauty blender on my forehead there so it looks a bit blended and there's no sharp line that there was before. And then using the edge of the brush, I'm going to contour my nose, but I'm going to be very gentle because this product is too pigmented. And then using the blush that came in the Sleek palette, just going to apply some of that to the apples of my cheeks. And then using the highlighter from the trio, I'm going to apply that to my cheekbones. So I'm using my Zoeva 129 Luxe Fan Brush down the bridge of my nose, and I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow using my fingertip. So now that the base is done, I'm going to go back to my eyes, and I'm using the Prism Palette again. So using the shade Eden with, I think this is a Luxe Crease Brush or something by Morphe, I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line. And then the shade Satin with the same brush again. I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line all the way to the inner corner. And then using my flat top brush by Morphe again, I'm going to use the shade Parallel, and I'm going to apply it to the outer 2/3 of my lower lash line. And then using my pencil brush by Sigma, which is the E30, I'm going to blend the edges so it looks soft. Now I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm using my L'Oreal False Lash Sculpt Mascara today. I'm just going to gently coat my upper lashes. If you want to, you can leave your upper lashes there and just apply a coat of mascara on your lower lashes. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Farah lashes, and I'm just going to do this off camera quickly, and so I'll be right back. So I've applied my eyelashes now, so the only thing left is lipstick. So I'm going to mix 2 lipsticks today. I'm going to use both ColourPop. The first one is called Pack, which is a deep purple matte lipstick. And then I'm going to use the shade Bonus Points by ColourPop again. And this is a brown shade. So I've just taken the excess off and I'm going to use the brown shade again. So this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it and I hope you recreate it as well. If you do, then make sure you tag me on Instagram because I'd love to see your beautiful recreations. This is something you can wear not only for Valentine's Day but also on a date night or a night out with your friends or a dinner or something. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!